Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Sonic 3318, back again for another video for you guys. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for my WWE, no, not Battleground, that's going up next Saturday. Getting ahead of myself. This is my Great Balls of Fire 2017 not prediction video, that was last week. Review, yes. I'm getting everything half-assed backwards, apparently. Okay, but anyways, all jokes aside, guys, welcome to my Great Balls of Fire 2017 review, as we have taken a week off from the show of Great Balls of Fire, and we've learned stuff along the way from this past week on Raw, as we leave out Great Balls of Fire heading towards Summerslam for the Raw brand. And with this said, so now with this future present tense, knowledge of stuff that's going on as of right now, as a Saturday after Great Balls of Fire, we're here to give you guys my thoughts and overall results of the show. So with this said, let's not wait. Let's go on to some results, shall we? So let's get going. First up, we had the Cruiserweight Championship match, kickoff match, obviously enough, which was Akira Tozawa and Neville. My prediction for this match was for Neville to win, and obviously he won. So, 1-0. Moving on next to the actual show, which started off with Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. My prediction for this match was for obviously Rollins to win, but I wouldn't have not mind seeing Wyatt win. Because it could have given him some push into some direction, whether it be a positive direction or just somewhere a win could go. Even though the win itself would seem pointless, but it's worth something. But it's just a win's a win, so a win's a win, I guess. So I don't know. I just knew that Bray Wyatt's been down with the dumps as a way to us in the WWE universe, and he's needing something to get himself going forward again, and just something like a win could have possibly picked him up, or push him somewhere, get him going again, pretty much like that. But obviously enough, Bray Wyatt came around and actually won this match as an eye poke to the eye to Seth Rollins, so leading me to lose this match, getting my first lose of a score of 1-1. Tie up at 1 to start the show. Next up, we had Enzo Amore taking on Big Cass. My prediction for this match was for Cass to win, and I won this match, so that's my prediction score, 2-1. As we move on to the 30-man, wow, that's a lot of men in one match for an Iron Man match, holy shit, no I'm kidding. A 30-minute tag team Iron Man match, which was obviously Sheamus versus the Hardy Boys. My prediction for this match was for Sheamus and Cesaro to win, but I wouldn't have mind seeing the Hardys got the win, seeing that, there's been rumorings behind the scenes that Sheamus is going to be, heading off from WWE to, shoot a movie for about 2 months or so to, get a role in a movie shoot so he can, get out of the WWE for a while so he can do that. But yeah, and pretty much to that, so with Sheamus doing that, I wouldn't have not minded seeing the Hardys pick up the win, but to also potentially lead to a rivalry ship with the Revival heading to SummerSlam with championships. But obviously enough, as you're gonna see, as like I said earlier, that's going to be put on hold for right now, as I'll get to that in a few, as I'll get to that in a few. So yeah, but yeah, pretty much yeah. So alright, so Sheamus going into that, and Sheamus going to potentially shoot a movie with also having the Revival taking on them for SummerSlam. I wouldn't have not mind seeing them do that. So. So they can have something going towards SummerSlam, so that can potentially be the beginning of the transition over here in WWE of the broken gimmick here in WWE. So overall I wouldn't have but yeah. Anywho, guys, this is any match here, regardless of starting of the broken gimmick or not. I will not mind seeing the Hardys win, because the Hardy Boys are the Hardy Boys, obviously enough. So, stress that out there, guys. Just keep that out there. So, oh my eye itchy. Anywho's, but yeah, regardless of which way I want to take it, I wouldn't have mind seeing the Hardys win this match. But my prediction was still for Sheamus and Cesaro to win, and obviously enough, I won this match as the team got away with a 4-3 victory in the Iron Man match, leading to my score of the show so far, a 3-1. Moving on next to the Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss match. My prediction for this match, to win this match, was for Bliss to win, but I would not have mind seeing Banks win if it would lead to a potential heel turn and a feud with Bayley at SummerSlam. Even though logically, I didn't think there was gonna be enough time for them to do this. Get built up a Sasha Banks heel turn while also rebranding and rebuilding up Bayley. All within a time span of so much we have left for SummerSlam. I don't think they were able to do that. When so far, which obviously enough, that's kind of a good thing, because what it looks like right now, they ain't doing it. Because my prediction lost this match via countout, because Bliss got counted out of this match while leaving the ring to just say screw this and walking out of the match for a while after wrestling with Banks, leading to Banks attacking her on the stage, and leading to a fact of how we're going to take this match and we're going to continue it towards SummerSlam. So there you go. Banks, Bliss, SummerSlam match, Women's Championship, boom. There you go. No Bayley, no Sasha, nothing. Sasha, Alexa, SummerSlam. There you go. All my worries about that heel turn / Bayley feud, whatever, gone. Just gone. Maybe at WrestleMania, maybe, as I said previously on my prediction, maybe for WrestleMania, but for SummerSlam, get that shit out of my face. Anywho's, so yeah, my prediction out of this match obviously lost, because Bliss lost, leading to my prediction score being 3-2. Well, yeah, this is 3-2. Numbers. Be right. I'm kidding. Anyways, but yeah, 3-2 so far, guys. Moving on to The Miz with Maurice Bodas and Curtis Axel on ringside, taking on Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship. My prediction for this match was for Dean Ambrose. Nope. No. Was for The Miz to win. But even though I wouldn't be too surprised if Ambrose won this match. I don't know why they would give it to Ambrose. I don't know why Ambrose would win. But if they did, I wouldn't be too surprised. Because Dean Ambrose so far has been just like Bray Wyatt. He's kind of been... He hasn't lose. Bray Wyatt has character... Our care for Bray Wyatt's character has gone nowhere because of him losing all the time. Dean Ambrose's character is the fact of how, there's just nothing there. It's the exact same shit over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, it's just, it gets tiring, it gets boring, we need something fresh, and, it gets stale with Dean Ambrose doing the exact same shtick over and over and over and over and over again, with also having this feud with The Miz, which I hope to God is not leading to a Seth Rollins and, Dean Ambrose versus Miz and Ascension. No, not the Ascension, what the fuck? The Miz and his goons with Axel and Dallas, or, Miz and Bray Wyatt, which I do not want to see that. I mean, I just do not. I hope they're going to. I hope WWE is bringing something new with SummerSlam between all these guys, between Rollins, Wyatt, Miz, and Ambrose. I hope all this shit's not going to go anywhere. I mean, Rollins and Wyatt, sure, but Miz and Ambrose, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. Just give Miz a Balor or someone else. Let Dean Ambrose go off, do something else, whatever he wants to do, whatever you guys want to throw at Dean Ambrose for a feud, go into SummerSlam, do whatever you want. Just don't do it. But if anything, what they're probably going to do is they're probably going to end up going to do they're probably going to do the one last match between Dean Ambrose and The Miz, going to SummerSlam, and one last chance at the big highlight show of SummerSlam Dean Ambrose and Miz Intercontinental Championship, where Dean Ambrose will finally get the championship and walk out of this feud as the champion, which a lot of people won't like, but that's probably where we're going, guys. That's probably where we're going. So buckle in your seatbelts, grab your butts, as Samuel Jackson says from Jurassic Park, and be ready for that to happen, because it's probably gonna come, guys. It's probably gonna come. But anywho's, my prediction for this match, obviously before, as I said, was The Miz, and I won this match because this match just kind of had no feeling for it, or for the crowd, or for me personally. We all just watched it just like, okay, hurry up, please. End the match, please. This match isn't going nowhere, guys. Can we just end this, please? As, you know, pretty much just, you know, Ambrose, Miz, you know, fight for a little bit. Interference on the outside came in on the ring's post. You know, Ambrose, you know, doing the traditional face thing, trying to knock him off, and, you know, Miz getting that skull crushing finale to end the match off. You know, traditional group versus one type shtick for a championship match. All that shit in one match, you know, all that shit in a match. That's what happened. So yeah, Miz won this match. So I made a prediction score. Moving on, 4-2. Okay, now we move on to the final two gosh darn main events of the show, which everyone was looking forward to see. Roman Reigns taking on Braun Strowman in an ambulance match. My prediction for this match was for Roman Reigns to win this match, but I would love to see Braun Strowman kill it with Roman and keep the prediction simple. Keep my prediction simple, as it will be, you know, Reigns and Lesnar at SummerSlam. You know, just keep it simple between those two going towards SummerSlam. So, but yeah, but yeah, okay. I'm trying to read my notes here, guys. So I'm trying to figure out where I gotta pick up my notes. Yeah, but you know, but with that also, you know, with the simpler effect of Lesnar and, you know, Lesnar and Reigns at SummerSlam, I wouldn't have not mind. I would love to see Braun Strowman win this match to see where we would go into heading into SummerSlam, regardless if Joe or Lesnar won the match. And with this said, I lost this match because Roman Reigns did not win this match, because Braun Strowman just dodged the spear at the last second, sending Roman Reigns flying into the goddamn ambulance and, you know, ending the match. So there's that. But then, you know, obviously we had that segment in the end of it with, you know, Roman Reigns they're having to make Roman Reigns look strong, and, you know, having him have that near-death experience with Braun Strowman, pretty much crushing him with a goddamn ambulance, making it so over-dramatic and shit like that. You know, when in reality, you know, the ambulance was not even that damaged. For the fact you could just get into the driver's seat and just drive forward and just get Braun Strowman out of the ambulance. So why did you not have to do any of this? It's so simple. All you need to do is just just drive the ambulance forward. There's no problem. Just drive the ambulance forward, and, you know, just get him out. I don't know why they had to make this so over dramatic for this, just to get Braun Strowman potentially get off TV for a week, just to get him off TV for a week, just to rest, I guess. So yeah, which in turn led to a jobber match between goddamn fucking Kurt Hawkins and Heath Slater, which ended off screen, mind you. So, what the fuck was the waste of point, WWE? You might as well just let us sit there and watch the goddamn segment. What the fuck was the point of throwing those guys out there just to do jack shit, when in reality all the crowd was looking at this? Titantron, fans, boom. No point of looking at the match. Everyone's looking at the Titantron. Look at what the fuck's going on with Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns on the ambulance. So why do the match if you're not going to show it in general? So yeah. So in that extent, it was fucking bullshit. So, anywho's, but yeah, heading on this match, my prediction was wrong, as overall Strowman won this match, which then overall led Roman Reigns beating the shit out of him to make him look strong, because, you know, they always gotta pleasure their dick off with Roman Reigns. So yeah, making my prediction score leading on this match a 4-3. heading into the main event itself for Great Balls of Fire, we have Brock Lesnar taking on Samoa Joe for the Universal Championship. My prediction for this match was for Lesnar, but I would not mind seeing Joe get the win to see where a feud between him and either man, between Roman or Strowman, would go for SummerSlam. But then overall, just like Roman with the Roman match, just kept that simple prediction with Roman and Lesnar, so the simple, most predictable and simple plan could just go forward with SummerSlam between Lesnar and Reigns. So yeah, so Lesnar and Joe, two blockbuster guys clashing at Great Balls of Fire. My prediction: Lesnar, but Joe. But yeah, overall, who won this match? My prediction was correct, as Lesnar did win this match, leading to my final and total score of Great Balls of Fire being none other than a 5-3 win, or whatever, 5 wins, 3 loses for my predictions. So, with this said and out of the way, now we can get on to some of my thoughts on the show. Well, guys, I can say right here that it was probably best for me not to come out here straight after the show was over and talk to you guys about this, because to tell you the truth, guys, if I would have done that, this would probably have been a whole on rant to tell you the truth. But luckily enough, guys, this is not a rant. Even though the show did have some questionable points in it, after waiting for a while and seeing other people's thoughts and seeing whether I agree or disagree with them, I overall came to the realization that the show wasn't that bad. It was not that bad, guys. Considering for a Raw pay-per-view event, it was pretty good. It was pretty decent, guys. I mean, yeah, like I said before, if I would just came on here and told you guys, fuck Great Balls of Fire, this shit was fucking bullshit with the Roman Reigns, and this shit just make this shit so fucking dumb. I could have just came out here and just ran so fucking long about that shit, but I'm not going to, because I waited out for a bit, seeing people's reviews and thoughts and opinions on the show. Which led to the show. Seeing their opinions of what came from the show that leads towards Great Balls of Fire. Great Balls of Fire is going towards Great Balls of Fire. No, Great Balls of Fire going towards SummerSlam for the Raw brand. Seeing where all this shit can go and seeing what happens on Raw, Raw that this past Monday, leads to good opinions for the show, guys. It really does. I mean, like I said before, we don't have to worry about the whole Sasha Banks and Bayley shit going for SummerSlam, which is going to be a bliss. And, Banks at SummerSlam. We might potentially get Rollins and Bray Wyatt there. As I said before, between Miz and Ambrose, he might do that again for the last match of the feud, which Ambrose might end up winning the feud and just getting the title. They're continuously building between the feud between Tozawa and Neville. Which probably won't even make it to SummerSlam. They'll probably do a ladder match for the championship, to be honest, which I wouldn't mind seeing. So there you go, WWE. Do not do that. Just put this shit on 215 Live. End that feud real quick as we head towards SummerSlam, so we get a ladder match between the cruiserweights. So there you go. There's your idea, WWE. But overall leads to the fact of the big picture between the last 2 matches of where the fuck Strowman, Roman, Lesnar, and Joe will go. Their ideas of where they'll go for SummerSlam. As of right now, as WWE mindset right now, Lesnar is obviously facing either Joe or Roman. In WWE's logical mind right now, as we're heading to next week's Monday Night Raw, it's going to be either Joe or Reigns to face Lesnar at that. But we all personally should know and think what's going to happen next week between that match between the two, which is going to be Braun Strowman coming back again, probably coming out of ambulance, to be honest, coming back out there and pretty much crushing both Strowman and Joe to make himself look strong going towards the match, as this builds up a fatal 4-way match between Lesnar, Joe, Strowman, and Roman. fatal 4-way match at SummerSlam. Everyone's thought process was just thinking, oh, Joe and Lesnar, Reigns and Lesnar, Strowman and Lesnar, Joe and Strowman. All his thoughts could have been that, but this idea would make more sense. Why have the worries of having all these possibilities kind of scurrying in the air for the SummerSlam, or you can just combine them all together and create one giant ass ball of a match that everyone will look forward to seeing, regardless if you hate Roman Reigns or not, as I do. Regardless of Roman Reigns is in the match or not, you will love to see Lesnar and Joe Beckett coming out again with the traditional storyline between Roman and Strowman coming into mixing all the storylines together to make one big ball, a storyline with all those 4 men together, which should make and result a big ass explosion of awesomeness to go towards SummerSlam. So, yeah. Overall, SummerSlam, with the build it's going for right now, if WWE builds it up just right between with what I'm saying, then Raw looks like it's getting on a good road for SummerSlam, to be honest, guys. So it's in WWE's hands to move it traditionally, move it thoroughly, and give it some time to breathe and get the right feuds going on towards SummerSlam so they can get the shit right. So WWE, it's in your hands. Get it right, like I said before, and give us the fatal 4-way match between those 4 men to make us go, wow, that is awesome. So, with this all said and done, ladies and gentlemen, overall, my thoughts, pretty much in brief, of Great Balls of Fire once again was that it was a decent show. Personally, when it first went off, I'm like, fuck this shit's dumb. But then, at the realization of other people's thoughts and reviews of the show and ideas going out of the Great Balls of Fire heading towards SummerSlam with some of the matches, and seeing the whole segment between Joe, Lesnar, and Roman on Monday Night Raw the following night, I think I came out of the position of saying fuck you the show to okay, this show makes sense, and all the results of the show does make sense. You know, Bliss cheating to get out of her way to build up between Sasha and Bliss. That makes sense. You know, everything, like I said, everything comes together with the Lesnar, Joe, Strowman, and Roman. That all comes together. Like I said, just everything that comes together and what resulted at Great Balls of Fire, everything that kind of seems like a questionable result at Great Balls of Fire seems logical heading towards SummerSlam, and that's what makes the show decent. First off, like I said before, I was coming out here about to crap on this shit, but ended up liking it at the end. So, and actually, while getting why WWE gave us the result they did, it makes perfect sense of why the show was a perfect, decent show for Raw heading towards SummerSlam. So, overall, with this said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I am done with this show. And I am about to get out of here for my great ball. Wait, no, getting my half-ass backwardness again to end this review. Haha. No, it started half-ass backwards and it's gonna end half-ass backwards. I'll see you guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys at freaking Capital Punishment, guys. I'll see you guys then. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. Do not bring that pay-per-view back. I swear to God, you already gave us Great Balls of Fire. Do not do that shit again. Just don't. And here's all jokes aside, guys. But yeah, overall, guys, I thank you guys for watching this review of Great Balls of Fire, and I shall see you guys next week for my Battleground 2017 predictions. So, with this all said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sonic WWE318. I'll see you guys next time for my predictions of Battleground, and hopefully SmackDown can get itself a decent show, as Raw did with Great Balls of Fire. So, with this said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sonic WWE318, and look forward to the road, and look forward to my next video as the road to SummerSlam 2017 continues. So, with this said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sonic WWE318, and I'm signing now. Peace, ladies and gentlemen. You know what, guys? With all the shit that happened on the show, with all the blood that came in the show, they should have called it bad blood. Strowman was bleeding. Alexa Bliss was bleeding. Matt Hardy got cut open. WWE. Bad blood. There you go. Logical sense. There you go. Also, guys, did you guys enjoy that thumbnail? I did. I worked very hard on it, so hope you guys enjoyed the thumbnail. So with this said, all jokes aside, I'm out here. So see you guys at Battleground, guys.